Hello, my faithful audience, my friends, my family people. I know I call you guys my subscribers. I call you guys my family as well. Welcome to Relationship Mysteries. I want to thank my old subscribers, those that have been supporting, those that have been partnering with me, in this channel. I want to say thank you. And to my new subscribers, if this is the first time you are coming across my channel, if this is the first time you are getting to watch my videos, I want to appreciate it. I want to say thank you, because if not for you, this channel will not exist. That's just the truth. So I want to say thank you. In today's video, I will be discussing, if you watch our previous video, I talked about 16 types of families you should consider before marrying any of their offspring, any of their children. So if you have not watched that video, I want you to scroll down for you to find, or look in the description, in the description box, for you to find that video to watch. It's very, very important that you watch that video. In today's topic, I'll be talking about 7 kinds of family you should consider marrying from. As we all know, that family is a group of people that is connected by a bond. We have known that. A family is a group of people that is connected by a bond. The bond could be blood, it could be by adoption, it could be by ideology, or anything. So a family is a group of people connected by a bond. And we have learned as well that whatever that is obtainable in a family that you want to marry from, or you are getting into, will definitely come to you. That's just the truth. So it's not about saying Holy Ghost fire. It's not about saying God forbid. No, you need to know these things I want to tell you now, because knowledge is a protector. What differentiates one man from another man is what this man knows that this man doesn't know. So knowledge has to be your hiding place. Knowledge has to be your fortress, and that's why I am making this kind of videos, to open your eyes, to wake you up, so that you be on your alertness, so that you be on guard. Maybe you are yet to marry. Yes, if you are yet to marry, please, you need to appreciate this video a lot. And if you're already married, you can still learn a lot of things. Maybe 1 or 2 things that are happening to you in that marriage, you will know where it's coming from. 7 kinds of families you should consider marrying from. Number 1 is a family that has a good legacy. What do we mean by legacy? Legacy is something that is passed down from one generation to another generation. Sometimes you have what we call cultural legacies, you have ideological legacies, you have values, you have virtues, you have ideologies, both physical, money, properties that could be passed from one generation to another generation. So if you want to get married to someone, if you want to get married to a family, you need to consider whether they have a good family legacy. If they have a good testimony, you should consider marrying from there. That's why it's very important that before you get married to any man, or before you get married to any woman, it's very important that you examine, you ask questions, you make inquiries, you investigate, you do research concerning the family you are getting into. And when you are getting into any family, you need to ask questions about their legacies. If they have good family legacy, then you can marry from that family. There are families, they have legacy of honesty. There are families, they have legacy of integrity. There are families, they have legacy of faithfulness, prosperity, blessings, peace. There are families that have good legacy of peace. Yeah. So if you marry from any of their child, definitely if that family has a legacy of peace, you are going to enjoy peace. You are going to enjoy your marriage. You are going to enjoy that relationship. The second thing you should consider before you marry from any family, you should consider marrying from. The family you should consider is a family that loves light. It's a family that loves knowledge. Very important. I said it before. In the 16 types of families that you should consider before marrying any of that. And I'm saying it here. Consider marrying from a family that loves knowledge, a family that loves light, a family that loves education, a family that believes in self-development of their children, a family that believes in self-development and improvement, a family that believes that the members of the family, all of them should go to school. Whether they want to do business or not, whatever they want to do, whether they want to play football, whether they want to be sportsmen or women, all of them in that family, they are encouraged to go to school. They are encouraged to go through one form of training or the other. Consider marrying from such family. Any family that lost book, any family that lost knowledge, you know that in that family, members of that family, they like going to conferences, they like going to conferences, they like going for seminars, workshops, anything that has to do with knowledge, education. That family don't play with that, because the truth is that your height in life is determined by the level of knowledge you have. Your accumulation of knowledge determines whether you will go far in life or not. So if you see a man, a woman coming from a family that loves knowledge, coming from a family that loves life, coming from a family that loves education, please consider marrying from such a family. Another family, the third type of family, the third kind of family you should consider marrying from is a family that believes in discipline. A family that believes in the discipline of their children. Hey, look here. Have you ever been with a lady and she will say to you, I need to go home. My father will kill me if I go home late. Have you ever heard that from a woman? If you are a man, just tell me in the comment section. Yes, I've heard that. You have been with a lady, both of you are discussing, you are talking. All of a sudden, she look at her time and she says to you, oh, John, please, I need to go home now. If I go home late, my father will kill me, or my mother will skin me alive. And some of you be wondering, oh, don't worry, spend the extra 5 minutes now. We are talking, please. Whenever you see a woman or a man making such statement, just know they are coming from a disciplined family. Consider marrying from there. Do you know why? There are things they will never do in marriage, because they know that their father and their mother, their siblings will never be happy with them. If they hear that she did such a thing in marriage, their siblings or her parents or his parents will never be happy with him or her. So there are families that believe in discipline in raising their children, and there are families anything goes. The children can do whatever they want. Yes, anything goes. That's why you can see a mother, she can watch her daughter wear a provocative, revealing clothes, almost naked, and she's going out. The mother will not say anything. Instead, the mother will be waiting, will be supporting the child. Do you know there are families that encourage, because of their excessive desire for money, they encourage their female children to go into prostitution. They don't care. Anyhow you want to make the money, go and get it for us. They just encourage the girl to sleep from one man to another. There are families that do that. There are families that don't believe in disciplining their children. But if you see a family that maybe that guy or that lady, she's coming from a disciplined family, a family where the father is spirit, please consider marrying from there. You will enjoy that woman or man. Because there are things they will never do in life or even in that marriage. Why? Because of their parents. Because they know that their parents will not take it from them. The parents will not like it when they treat their husband bad. The parents will not like it when they treat their wife bad. So consider married from that family. Years ago, a teacher, when I was still in secondary school, there was something one of my teachers said. She said, there are people that are coming from home and there are people that are coming from house. And then she went ahead to differentiate the difference between home and house. She now said that home, children that are coming from home, they are children that are disciplined. The parents discipline them. They are properly groomed and trained. The parents believe in the training of their children. They discipline their children. So she said, such children, they are coming from home. When you see them anywhere, in school, in church, In any restaurant anywhere, you always see that discipline in their behavior. You always see that discipline of their parents in their character, in their ideology. That's why wherever they are, they will always replicate the discipline that their parents inculcated in them. But the children that are coming from house, just a place of shelter, those ones are not disciplined. Anything goes. They are careless. They can sleep with any man they want. They can sleep with any woman they pick on the road. Even if they meet a woman now, some men, they will take that woman to their house to sleep with because they are not disciplined in life. So if you want to marry anybody, consider marrying from a family that believes in the strong discipline of their children. It's very important. The fourth type of family you should consider marrying from is a family that hates evil. My father is before my father dies, most times he will call me and my brothers, he will tell us, no account should we put our hands in anything called evil in life. Whether you are facing a difficult situation or you are going through a tough time in life, don't ever be involved in evil. My father will always tell us, in this family, if you get yourself involved in any form of evil, you will not succeed. My father will always tell us that. And then he will tell us, he said, always stand for the truth, always stand for integrity, no matter what, even if it will cost your life, always say the truth. Don't sell your conscience because of bribe. Don't sell your conscience because of anything. Always say the truth wherever you are. Why? Because I came from a family that hates evil. So if you want to marry, consider marrying from a family that hates evil. You will enjoy that man or woman. There are families that their parents delight in evil. I've seen a family where the father is the one taking the children to native doctors. Where the father is the one encouraging the children to get themselves involved in shady acts because they want to make quick money. So if you want to marry or you want to get married to a man, you should consider marrying from a family that hates evil with passion. You will not regret that marriage. You will not regret being in a relationship with their offspring. Another family you should consider marrying from is a family that has a relevant values. That is the fifth family you should consider marrying from, is a family that has relevant values. A family that is known for their prowess. That was why Saul said, when David killed Goliath, do you remember the question Saul asked? Can you remember the question? He said, whose son is that? They told Saul that David has killed Goliath. Saul wasn't moved. Saul knew that exploit, that prowess could come through family legendary. So the first question Saul asked was, whose son is David? They said he's the son of Jesse. So that means to say greatness, great virtues, values can come through family virtues. Yes, it can come through family history. It can come through family foundation. So most times, if you want to marry a family that has what I call positive relevant values, you will not regret it. There are families, the value in that family is that the members of that family, they know how to make money, genuinely. There are values in family, the members of that family, whatever they put their hands into, they will prosper. Because of the good seeds that their parents have sown in time past. So whenever you meet them, their offspring or the members of their family, they will always succeed. But there are families that does not have that kind of value. So when you want to marry a man or a woman, look for people, look for somebody. Consider marrying from a great family. Consider marrying from a family that has positive, relevant values. Now, the sixth kind of family you should consider marrying from, a family that their foundation is anchored in God. I want to tell you something. If a family foundation A family is anchored in Satan. The foundation of a family is anchored in Satan. Is anchored in evil. It is anchored in any shrine idol. If you marry from that family, you will suffer. Sooner or later, you shall forget about the Mr. Beast that man is taking you from. He's taking you to. Forget about the bag, the shoes, the watch, anything, the money he's splashing on you. Forget about those things. You will still meet the suffering in future. So if a family is anchored in evil, is anchored in Satan, the foundation, wrong. But if you discover that the man or the woman you want to get married to, that the foundation of their family is anchored in God, I will always advise you, please consider marrying from that family. Marry from there. You have peace. You enjoy it. Apart from studying the lives of the individuals you want to get married to, to know how their emotions function, to know how they are, how you can compliment them, how you can work with them. Another thing, consider marrying from a family that has God as their anchorage. You will not regret it. Another family, the final family, the seventh family, the seventh kind of family you should consider marrying from is a family that has good parent-child relationship. A family that has good parent-child relationship. There are families that the parents they don't relate well with their children. If you meet a lady that was properly loved and cared by her parents, and you are in a relationship or you get into marriage with her, you will enjoy that lady. You will enjoy that marriage. Why? Because that good relationship she has with her parents, she will transfer it to you. That love that the father, that the mother showered on her, she will transfer that level of love to you. You will enjoy it. But you see a child, you see a person that came from a family where they are always abused. The father always abused, and the father will always tell the man or the woman, you cannot amount to anything, you are an idiot, you are stupid. The father will always abuse the man, abuse the woman verbally, mentally, emotionally, and because of that you can see that there's no good parent-child relationship. Sometimes you can see that the child is bitter, the child is angry. The perspective the child has towards life has already been disfigured. You will not enjoy that kind of person. If somebody is coming from a family that they don't have good parent-child relationship, please, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Because if you are a woman, if you are getting married to a woman, the way the woman will treat you is the way her father treated her. That's the truth. Because the mother is the telescope, is the mirror through which he sees women. For that girl, her father is the mirror through which she sees men. So be careful the time. That's why whenever you sit down, always ask people, what kind of relationship do you have with your father or your mother or your parent? Very important. Don't overlook it. Because the type of relationship they have with their parents is what they will have with you. It may not be immediate. So even if they deceive you, you say it doesn't matter. Sooner or later, you will see that it matters. Because a father or a mother is the mirror through which we see life. Through which we see the outside world, whether we like it or not. When a child is born, the first person that child comes into contact for impartation and training are his or her parents. There's no doubt about that. In fact, there's no negotiation about that. So the impact and the influence of their parents will always be known, will always be seen in the life of the child. So consider marrying from a family that has good parent-child relationship. If you have watched this video up to this moment and you are yet to subscribe, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that we can grow and other people can see this channel, other people can see this video. And I want you to like this video. Please, just like the video, comment, drop your comment in the comment section. You can write, I will marry from a family that has good parent-child relationship. I will marry from a family that hateable. You can drop this comment in the comment section, in the comment box below. And again, I want you as well to share the video. You can support, you can partner with the channel if you are learning truth from this channel. Listen, when I wanted to start this channel, I contemplated on so many things. Because most time people don't like truth. What sells in life is lies. A lot of people like to be lied to. So some people want you to have a channel where you will tell them, oh, 5 things, 5 ways to kiss, 5 ways to caress, 5 ways to sleep with a lady, oh, 5 ways to get a woman to say yes, 5 ways to do all these things. So I looked at those kind of topics and I asked myself, and I discovered people have been teaching these things, and yet there is an increase in divorce rate. People, you have thousands of channels that are teaching you how to do this, how to do that, and yet the rate of divorce is on the increase. Marriages are being shattered day after day. Why? Because people are not teaching that real foundation that will guarantee marital success or relationship success. And what you have in this channel is that channel that will teach you the truth when it comes to do with relationship, when it has to do with the truth, when it comes to marriage. And I want to tell you, you need to be part of this journey. Make sure that we grow, and we grow fast in this community so that other people can enjoy the content we have here. And I want you to watch the next video that is coming up. 5 things to consider before marrying from any negative family. If you can discover these 5 things, you can marry from that family. Watch the next video.